Hey everyone, welcome to the West Coast Barbell Club exercise library. Right now, we're going to have a quick look at the pin bench. Okay, so the pin bench is our bench variation, much like our pin squat, where we allow the bar to come to rest on our safety spotter arms or pins if we're in a full power rack. Okay, we're using safety spotter arms here because we're working out of the squat rack, okay, or squat stand. Okay, these are set a little higher than they would be to keep you safe when benching conventionally. Okay, ideally they're set at about the height that allows the bar to rest where it's just hovering in contact with your chest. Okay, you shouldn't have to sacrifice anything about your setup in order to get these in the right position. Okay, so we're not deliberately deflating our chest or laying flatter to have these in place. Okay, if anything, we should be encouraging ourselves to get in a big, tight, elevated a setup as possible, okay, to make sure that these are as close as possible to our chest. Depending on the way your rack's designed, okay, will depend on how accurately you can place these, okay, but I'd certainly much rather see them ever so slightly above chest height for most people than slightly too low. That said, we can program these at slightly different elevations. So for whatever reason, we may program these at a slightly higher point in the range of motion if we're trying to work around some pain or injury experienced in the bottom position of the bench press for a period of time, or actually to just challenge a different part of the range of motion if for whatever reason we deem having an elevated pin bench through the mid-range of motion or even higher to be useful. Okay, take for example someone who might have lockout issues in the bench press and for a period of time we want to challenge their triceps or their lockout strength with a supplemental lift. We may do a pin bench set higher than at chest level. Okay, so I'm going to give a quick demo of what this looks like. Like I say, if you're unsure about anything when it comes to setting up your bench press, please go back and watch our comp bench video, where we go through the setup in more detail. Okay, but for now I'm going to assume that you know how to set up your bench press. So get you nice and tight in the setup. And lowering the bar under control to the pins. Okay, so you'll actually notice there with the first couple of reps I was contacting the safety spotter arm on this side before this one, which is very unusual for me. Admittedly, this is a new rack for me, a new setup here at home, so getting familiar with all the equipment is going to take me a few sessions. That said, hopefully they should come down evenly at the same time and under control. They shouldn't be slamming into the bottom position, and just like with the pin squats that we've talked about before, you should be very much in control of the bar in the bottom position. The weight should be in your hands, okay? Safety spotter arms or pins should be taking like 1% of the weight, okay? They're really just there as a guide. They're not there for you to have an opportunity to relax, okay? That said, if we're doing long pause pin benches, like a 5-second pin bench, okay? We're deliberately trying to eliminate any form of stretch shortening cycle or stretch reflex from the bottom position, okay? With those, it's going to be somewhat inevitable that you'll be inclined to relax in the bottom position. Do your absolute best to stay as tight as you can, okay, while maintaining that bottom position, okay? That'll certainly help you when you come to press versus pressing from a more relaxed position, okay? There's our pin bench. If you've got that in your program and you've got any questions about it, please feel free to ask, okay? Thank you for watching.